we just love Dr. Pepper? Virginia's getting defensive already. No, Vincent, no. Pastor Carol, that was beautiful. I'm glad that you said that to this young lady. Like, that's not what Dr. Pepper said. Why y'all meeting with Chris and Paige? Let's talk about Dr. Pepper's outfit here. I really hate that we are pressuring Ryan so much to have sex. Travel, $500? Oh, you're an alcoholic. A month? Oh, you're a weed head. Where are we going? Oh, you're a drug addict. Your child is only going to be in therapy because of you. Virginia and her sister don't look alike, but they have the same mannerisms. Like, they do a lot of this. I am all for a budget spreadsheet. You said I do to her debt. You said I do to her finances. Which one of y'all editors works on a movie? I'm judging. Yeah, I'm judging. What's up, guys? It's your girl Rizzo here with another recap for Married at First Sight Season 12. Episode 13, Unanswered Questions. I'm not going to do too much talking. Let's get into it.
Feels too leisure.
You don't like feeling leisure?
Haley was so upset. She was just like, you don't like feeling leisure? I need to go get a water because I can't even be by you right now. I actually love that this episode is about like all the little things because those little things pile up and they cause the demise of a lot of these marriages. So let's go ahead and figure these shits out now. Is Chris in the house? No. Okay. Also, I thought we were done with them. Virginia and her sister don't look alike, but they have the same mannerisms. Like, they do a lot of this and Also, does this make Eric uncomfortable? Because she's a lesbian. You know he's anti that, right? I am all for a budget spreadsheet. Listen, we trying to buy a home, okay? Yeah, it costs $350 to get box braids in Atlanta. That shit is $250 up here. That's crazy. It's not gonna be $400 every month though. She's not gonna get her hair braided every month. Right, Bree? Brianna, you spend $400 every single month on... I'm judging. Yeah, I'm judging. Yeah, what? It depends. You go out to dinner, right? That could be $200. You go out to the park, you have a small dinner date, a lunch date, a brunch. You don't have to be $200. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a date a week though. You know, $350 a month is low. For dates, $9,000 a month. $9,000. Let me go back. I gotta look at that list, y'all. All right, phone bill you can't avoid, insurance you can't avoid, internet you can't avoid, student loans you can't avoid, credit cards. Are we paying that debt down? Okay. Travel, $500 a month. Where are we going? Clothing, $350, $750. How did we get there? What percentage did you use for that? Okay, savings is $3,000. All right, so that brings this down to really $6,000, which is still a lot. Entertainment, $350. Electricity, you can't avoid. Personal maintenance, $405. Cookie, $90. Okay, groceries, $500. Like some of these things you're not gonna avoid. What is rent? Has to be the one that's killing it. Gas, $160. Rent is $1,700. Okay, what else do we see? Car note, $870. I can see how this adds up. That's a lot. 2 people, that's like $4,500 each. I budget out my stuff, but it's that travel and that $400 for maintenance, the car note. Like, I don't have those things. If we have a goal to buy a home, some of these things we're gonna have to sacrifice. That's just it. Travel, entertainment. I hear what Vincent is saying. Hey, you know, maybe we should cut down on going out as much, but they are in a unique situation that they haven't had time to date. So Brianna is looking forward to that. So for him to pull back on that this early, this soon, you know, it's kind of disheartening for her, which I get.
If we have a home where like we have like a pool table, we have TVs and stuff, like why don't we need to go out to do stuff?
No, Vincent, no.
I still want us to feel like we're dating each other. Like,
yes. I'm on Brianna's side here. I think Vincent doesn't understand the maintenance that it takes for a woman to take it. You have a $40 haircut. She has a $400 hairstyle. You have a very inexpensive car note. She has an expensive car note. Like, there's just some things that are not going to change. Even though the expense for a cookie is only $90, like, that's another expense that's new to you. Student loans might be new to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are other things there that were a part of Brianna's life before she met you, and you can't expect her to change all of that. Like, you have to understand some of these expenses. At the end of the day, most of their expenses that are left over after rent and savings is like $3,000. So probably Vincent's portion is only $1,000, but Brianna's is $2,000. But when you signed them papers and you said I do to this process, you said I do to her debt, you said I do to her finances, you said I do to this woman fully. Just as much as you were able to bring Cookie along, you got to bring this woman's expenses along. We can work on bringing some of these down, but I think it's a big ask to say the one thing that we're going to cut is the dating portion of it, when you haven't even experienced that at all with your wife. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all meeting with Chris and Paige? Can we stop? I don't know if you guys do, but I really admire Virginia's openness and her willingness to just be so pure in her true self in these therapy sessions, or just about her mental health and about how she's feeling. She is in tune with herself a lot more than I think we give her credit for. And this therapy session here with Pastor Kyle is a true example of it. I say this to all of my friends who are having kids. Like, I jokingly say this, but it's 100% true. Your child is only going to be in therapy because of you and how you raise them. So good luck, and try not to fuck them up too much. It's going to happen. It's just the levels can be reduced.
Newsflash, I have kids. You always do things to screw them up in some way, okay?
Exactly.
That you have the presence of mind and the understanding to say, I don't want to screw up my kids, tells me that you're going to be a good mom. So I need you to start rewiring how you think about that.
Pastor Kyle, that was beautiful. I'm glad that you said that to this young lady. Before I even move forward with this scene, how crazy is it that we're talking about a dog? Like, can you imagine them not staying together because of issues with a dog? Don't we just love Dr. Pepper? I love that she said you have to see it from her perspective. That's what we've been saying to Eric this entire time. But I love the analogy she used, this, what if it's a child from a previous marriage? Eric said he asked for someone independent, but when I think of independence, I don't think, oh, you go out with or without me. Like at a bar. Like, to me, that's not, oh, you're showing me you're very independent. No? Am I thinking about this wrong? Dr. Pepper said you can't talk to people before or after they have alcohol, like while the alcohol is still in their system, while they still have alcohol poisoning. And I will tell you, I felt like I was judged, I was being put on a platter, and Dr. Pepper was talking to me, and I personally didn't like it.
I would like you to ask, why can't we stop drinking for a while and see how that increases our communication?
Ooh, I am so eager to for him to tell Virginia to stop drinking, and how she's not going to be defensive. One, how he's going to deliver that, but two, how she's not going to be so defensive. Maybe throw Dr. Pepper's name in there. Also, let's talk about Dr. Pepper's outfit here, because she said, yes, here's my shawl. But wait, y'all gonna see this lining while I'm sitting down. So let me turn these cuffs up. There's more. Peep my pillow next to me. Come through. I love that we're asking about the high points of the relationship. Previously, Ryan said all of them.
Challenge for us. Honestly, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Ryan can't think of any challenges.
Oh, what?
You know, I really hate that we are pressuring Ryan so much to have sex or talk about why he's not having sex. But on the other side, we're like, oh my God, I feel so bad that both Paige and Haley felt that because they were in a marriage, they had to have sex. So it's like they felt pressure and we feel bad. But now Ryan doesn't want to do it and we're like, pressure, pressure, pressure. Which one is it? Pick a side.
It could be a bigger elephant in the room than you know.
Ooh. Guys, I like that little transition. We didn't do a hard stop. We faded it. Which one of y'all editors works on a movie? Because this season different. I'm not going to look at the credits. Just let you know.
If you're in a Rachel relationship on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think you are at this point?
I would say 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
For sure.
I'm confused. Clara, last night, weren't you just bitching to the girls? But you giving it a 10 out of 10? This is interesting. And I'm going to rewind this and record it for myself. Clara says, I am in love with him, but I don't want it to have the opposite effect on him and make him like pull back and kind of like gets scared of love because he's never been or never said it. He might have been in love, but he's never said it to anyone. So she's holding herself back. Wait, y'all. They're flashing back to the scene when Clara is talking to all the girls about, like, you know, how she's feeling about sex. And I'm looking, and Virginia's the only one with the glass. Wait, Ryan has dated women for months to years where sex wasn't happening? This that Christian shit. And I'm a Christian.
Are you okay if what you're doing now is all that you will ever do?
No.
Hell no. Ryan's not saying that's all that they're going to do, though. So don't even ask that question. There go Virginia sitting on the counter again. I like that. Eric said he's going to let the Rocky thing go. Like, it's a fucking dog, y'all. I understand it's like a lot. It's a dog. Oh, Virginia's getting defensive already. All right, y'all know I had to change the filter. I hate that it's not letting me go right side up, but y'all get it. You know, you can never tell anyone about things like alcohol or drugs or cigarettes or weed. People get very sensitive because there's so much like negative stigma around them. Like, oh, you're an alcoholic. Oh, you're a weed head. Oh, you're a drug addict, you know? So people tend to do what Virginia did and get very defensive, get very argumentative, and or dismissive. We playing this happy music like Eric said, if you don't want kids, I'm not going to go anywhere. This man said, we will try. If it comes to find out that your body cannot produce a child, I'm not going to leave you then. But if you don't want to even try and make kids, I'm going to leave you.
Yeah, but you need to understand that you have to cancel certain things for me.
Okay, Eric, that's not what Dr. Pepper said. Dr. Pepper did not say, go and talk to her and tell her to cancel plans with her friends. She said, talk to Virginia and say, of the 4 weekends, let's have one for ourselves. And Virginia said that is totally fine if we plan it in advance. And now you're throwing in cancel shit with your... That's not what she said. I'm always shaky about that, right? Because you don't want to force your opinions on someone else. But you also have to recognize that this is a child and they are not equipped to make decisions for their lives and for like greater scheme of things, you know, as children all the time, right? It's different if you're like, you know, teenager, whatever it is. Ryan wants to raise his children. So come out the womb, we go to church. That little 1-year-old cannot tell you, hey, my mom, I'm actually Muslim. I want to be Jewish today, or I'm an atheist. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what do we do then? So we can't cross that bridge when we get there if it's such a big part of Ryan's life. For the record, I've never seen the Troll movie, but these filters are great. Clara, you know your husband going to see this show, right? And he's going to see that you ran into the girls to talk about this. So why don't you just express it to him now?
I want it to be meaningful and something.
Ryan wants that to be meaningful, but head is fine.
But do you see that happening anytime soon?
Clara's getting all the answers. Clara said, okay, that's cool, but do you see that happening anytime soon? Because I'm about to put my vibrator out. Oh, Lord, Chris and Paige. I feel like this has got to be saved for part 2. Check me out in part 2, y'all.